Ugh.
in 1992. The techniques I learned from Perry that day have kept me happily married for over 30 years. My husband has never strayed thanks to Perry.
I am thankful that Perry was stupid enough to start his own skateboard business and leave me the fuck alone. Perry was also apparently thankful as he came back and offered me head for inspiring him. I'm not gay, but head is head, bro.
I'm thankful for the fact Perry is so easy to scam. Brian and I, with the help of our offshore team, have scammed
That horrible
Perry
tattoo.
for so much money we had to incorporate Scam Master.
Scam Master.
He's made hundreds of thousands in profits over the years. Thanks, Perry.
Thanks for the hit, Perry. Thanks for the memories. Truly, you are a man made for other men, and that gives many of us a big reason to be thankful.
Comment. I'm so fed up with all these
Jesus Christ.
He abuses us, but he thinks this is abuse too, George. He abuses us. We give him money to smog his cars and everything, and he fucking darts around shitting and abuses us.
Other than Tony Alva, everyone that came on this stupid message, I am disgusted by. Disgusted by.
All right, Kimu Slobby. There you go. My names I came up with him.
Kimu Slobby.
Kimu Slobby. Here's the
That's
thing,
funny.
Scott.
Oh yeah.
This is a grown ass man, and this is where when the girls get on, they go, "Hey, come on over here. Come over to my house, Gina. Come to my house." And these single ladies. This is what you get right here.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
You down. I mean, what do you think they're going to do, Barry? They're going to get
All the single ladies. All
now,
the
this
single.
is the winning. This is the winning one last night, too, George. I assume you saw this one, right?
Absolutely, it's a good one.
This is the Media Share Monday. For those of you who are not familiar with Perry Caravello Live, every Monday they call it Media Share Monday, and these creative people in these chat families create these awesome, like epic kind of videos to kind of fuck with Perry, whatever you pay, and you get your media share. And they have a little competition over here. You vote for your favorite. So this was last night's favorite media share called The Third Voucher. This went down on Perry Caravello Live last night.
The third voucher?
I said they didn't make him AI not gay enough right here. I think they made him look too good in this.
Not even me.
Very good, Perry. Very, very good. That's enough for your second SAG voucher. Now, are you ready for your third?
Hollywood Jim Productions presents co-produced by C Friends. What would you do to have one man stopped at nothing. See, he looked too good right there. Not gay enough.
Too much hair.
Yeah, too buff. Look, even right here.
I will help.
Mr. Callahan, I'm ready.
Callahan.
Hell yeah. Yes, sitting full. That was one we came up with.
Rachel, what kind of deal did you work out with Jim?
I didn't work out any deal with the beef.
I will help.
There's no deal that's
Hollywood
been
Jim
made.
Productions.
It's a stupid commercial saying everything that was all bullshit.
I think it was accurate. I think that's maybe a proof of concept. I like it though because we have different, interpretations of things. We got
So he's dressed like Pocahontas?
talked about on.
Well, they said you give him a name. I don't know what name. He's just supposed to be the American Indian that was,
No, he's Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. Pocahontas.
Shut the fuck up.
Widow Killer says that Perry better be careful because Amy doesn't steal his Indian casino. That's right, because he is a true Indian. All Indians get casinos, so yeah, don't let him steal your Indian casino, Perry, like he stole everything else. You're murdering me. Yes, he considers guys sitting up and just having to tolerate this, Scott, that we're killing him, we're abusing him, and we're murdering him. He doesn't exaggerate at all. And he was born last night too.
Murdering.
With the I kill yous in the background and shit, and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
he was going wild, man.
He
He was
was.
going completely wild.
Perry is Indianus. Oh, Indiana Jones. Oh, Indianus.
Indiana
Brian,
Jones.
Yeah, Indian from the commercials was actually an Italian guy with no native ancestry, and that is a very accurate fact right there for those that don't know that. You guys remember the commercial from the '70s that we see with the Indian was like, yo, white people come and fucked up my area, littered it, and he has a tear running down his face. That guy ended up being actually an Italian American man or whatever. He wasn't an
You have
actual.
that clip, yeah? I remember you showing it a while ago.
I do. Let me see. I'm sure I can find that. Yeah.
It was so cheesy, though, man. Like, I mean, I won't spoil it for folks that haven't seen it. I've got a heart.
Well, it was supposed to, right? It's supposed to convey it visually, like very quickly. You see what's going on. You put it here. I got it right here. That is a fun fact, and I didn't learn that till I was an adult. I don't know how many of you guys knew that, but if you remember this old classic commercial, the crying Indian who was like, "Hey man, your white people came in here and you're littering my land, and you made him cry. Don't make the Indian cry. Don't make Barry cry." This guy, he's representing what Native Americans. He's an Italian dude right here.
Italian.
Right. Space Nerd checks in. A little later, she says, when you're 7, you feel sad about this.
Does he know how to make pizza?
White man come put all his fucking litter in my land. Fuck. Illusion.
He knows it like that.
This is an American classic.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once
Hey,
this
what you
country.
doing? Hey, why you littering my land? Hey, yes, hey, your fuck, hey.
People
See if
start
you're an Italian.
people can stop it.
Why you gonna make that Indian cry like that? Why you gonna do that? Give a hoot.
It's Michael Richards before he went racist.
Does he know how to make pizza?
Yeah. In New Delhi. Oh, there you go. Chief J. Strongbow's cousin, Perry Strongblow. I did throw Chief Perry Strongbow out there. That was one of my favorite too. I saw somebody wrote sitting fool. Somebody wrote shitting fool. Perry had a powwow in Randy's office. Yes, he did. He made a TP in his pants, if you know what I mean.
Powwow.
Alright, let's continue on here with Perry Talk. Let's see if we have more left. Alright, so yeah, let's throw that around a little bit because that was the next thing up. The next thing up was give your best a name. It says name this American Indian. So we had sitting fool, shitting fool. We have Chief Perry Strongblow. This is what we were doing last night in the chat. Now to join, we know how late that the show ended last night, right? I listened to the end of it a little bit today, and they were dragging Perry on so much, bro. They literally got down to Tom, favorite planet in the Star Wars series. Like they were doing anything just to keep the stream going.
Right.
Favorite planet and he goes, favorite planet in the Star Wars series. Oh my god, that was like the 9th hour into the show.
Oh hell yeah! But yeah, that picture right above Perry's degrading dumb head is it's wrecking me. Look at the look on that picture.
Yes,
Um,
that little snake pilgrim right there.
hey, guys.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
You know the dude with, he's like, that does the comedic bits and like, has glasses, has glasses,
Yeah.
we've done it,
Says words.
he's like really short. I forgot his name.
That's helpful.
Ricky.
Ricky. Don't lose my number.
The-
Ricky Rocket.
Ricky Ricardo.
Ricky Ricardo.
The one with glasses.
Perry says.
Oh.
Taylor says Ricky Bobby.
He was, Oh,
What about him?
I'm gonna
Ricky Schroeder?
blank on his name, and it's gonna bug me until.
Ricky Tikki Tavi the Mongoose?
It's gonna.
Ricky Valens.
Ricky
You've shown him before on the show.
Ricky Henderson.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me do. Wait a minute. I might have Andrew. I might have something for Andrew. Wait a minute. I might
Ricky Ratman.
Ricky Ruckman from Headbangers Ball. Let's see.
It's
One
gonna.
fist in the gold and one foot in the gutter.
I got it. How about this? This is probably what Andrew's going for.
There's more of a profit
Yes.
when people
Him.
come on Twitch or become a member
Him.
on YouTube. It's what I'm trying to say.
Him.
What about him, Andrew?
I was watching him last night. It was hilarious.
This guy, he is a, yeah, Andrew, you're not wrong. Like, so at first, Scott, when I first saw this, I thought this was a dude that had like a neat desk set up and kind of the video games and shit. Like, nah, he's like, if you guys don't know who this guy is, he is like, he's mobilely challenged, if you will.
He's kind of pretzeled up, ain't he?
Yeah, his legs are kind of janky. They don't so basically, he's sitting on the floor with a big TV in front of him, and he's getting super chatted. And this is how he feels about being super chatted. He wants people to get the most value for their money. And pay attention to the super chats he's getting and the audio content and what they're trying to get his Alexa to do.
Stop! Super chat. $2 from Genox 1987 on YouTube. Alexa play childbirth live video on YouTube. We're not.
Yeah.
Heard that one.
You have issues.
Yeah.
You have issues.
Play childbirth videos.
You have issues, bro.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. What's up, Spawn? Got time off to jump in on the vibe?
Oh my god, this dude is hilarious.
Wow, a super chat. $2.75 from Bagel Bites on YouTube. Alexa, play Pumpkins in My Pockets on YouTube.
Pumpkins in my pocket. So it interrupts his game to play Pumpkins in his pocket.
Wow, a super chat. I don't have them in my Alexa, play Nudist Colony video on YouTube. Wow, a super chat. $3.76.
I wonder if he's on disability.
Ricky, don't be greedy now. Alexa, turn off the TV. I'm not being greedy. I'm being less greedy. 74 cents from Bump Dank on YouTube. Hey Alexa, play Kai Kanat Bust Down Royal Lyrics. Rolling on the floor last. Floor last.
Bro, I'm gonna take a second and pat myself on the back because I figured out what the fuck Andrew was talking about. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, right.
I'm just gonna.
It saves you guys less money if you do super chat less. Just become memberships or subs. It's cheaper for everyone.
What is it? What is this guy's stick? Anyway. What is his, stick? Like, thing?
Being handicapped and angry. Pretty much. Kind of like Eric the Midget reminds me of.
Looks like he's got every video game ever made on his wall.
Bro, it does. Also, that collection of two joints, I noticed the same thing.
$6.87 from Danny Boy 66 on YouTube. Alexa, please turn TV volume to max. Stop. Wow,
We got Andrew.
$2 from Genox 1987.
Did you ever watch him?
Wow, Banner. Banner. $2.75 from Banner. YouTube. Oh. Banner. We got 2C Sticky Bird Shit suck a game. Wow, a super chat. $2.74 from Adam Snitzer on YouTube. I wish YouTube took 80%. Wow, a super chat.
So there you go. It's that kind of over and over again, Andrew. I figured it out, buddy.
Yes,
I broke the Andrew code. Wow.
it broke me laughing.
I still don't know why we ended up talking about it, but there you go. Nerd says, why are we doing this? I'm here for Perry Talk. All right, well, we'll finish off Perry Talk right here. I I talked to you guys the other day. Obviously I'm not going to show all of this, but I want to make those of you who don't know about this, that yes, the actual Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator, I think I mentioned this the other day, he actually interviewed Perry Caravello. This is a 31-minute interview, so I would recommend going out there to Perry Caravello Live and look up Chris Hansen interview Perry Caravello. We'll play a little bit right here just to give you the flavor. For those of you that don't even know that these two things ever came together, yes. What happens when Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator meets up with Perry Caravello? Let's get a little flavor of this right here.
To say hi and just, a quick reminder, keep it professional, please.
There's Wes.
Always. Wes, I know what I'm doing. Please.
Thanks, Perry. I know. It's good to see you again, buddy.
What's up,
Don't start your BS, Wes.
everyone?
Okay?
Hi,
Never.
how are you?
The consummate professional.
That's all I am.
The glue that keeps it all together.
Thank you, sir.
Wes Moats can be extremely pushy at times. That's why you don't see a picture of his face.
Perry, I'm so good looking, I would overshadow you, so I like to keep myself off screen.
Yeah, respect.
But you call it pushy, I call it driving for success. So we just have different definitions of it.
Persistent.
Yeah, it's called persistence.
Look at the rainbow balloon that Perry got in the
Here we
background.
go. You get the setup in the shot, and you guys take it away.
All right.
Here we go. Perry Caravello is an actor, comedian, content creator in the digital world, and a very, very popular person on Twitch. And we're lucky to have him tonight to talk about some of these issues when you look at different content creators who try to go right up to the line and in varying degrees of success and failure.
Hey guys.
Perry seems to be pretty good at right up close to that line without crossing it. Perry, thanks for being with me. How you doing?
Oh,
Well, Chris, thank you.
that felt good.
Well, it's kind of you to be a part of this. Give me a sense for
Oh,
how you create interest, create an audience without going too far.
I just become myself, and
That's a Perry.
a lot of people like to go overboard, and some of them do it the perverted way. I, on the other hand, am not like that at all. That's not my goal.
What do you think your allure is? Why do you think people want to watch you on Twitch, sometimes 1,000 or more at a time, which in the world of Twitch is a big deal. That's a big audience to have that in a live stream. To see you do basic run-of-the-mill stuff. I mean, you'll eat a pizza, you'll take on a bet or a wager or from a watcher, viewer, listener. What do you think the appeal is?
hey, how's it going?
We were talking
Good
about how
to
Perry
see
looks
you.
so different over the years and how, like, this is years ago, but he looks a little more dark around the
How-
eyes. So this, and this one,
How are you doing?
currently does, in my opinion.
Mr. Hansen,
Was it the wrestler
look,
Ricky
listen,
Starks?
I got a temper.
No.
People love to see me blow up. They just love it. They think when I lose my cool or when I lose my mind, it's funny, and it sometimes is. But there's other times that I blow up so much that I get this pain in my chest, which is actually my throat going out of my mind, and they just like to see me go crazy and lose my mind.
So there you go. He's just
This is
going to
my
complain
temper.
about all his
How much of it?
It is a 30-minute interview, but I'm not going to play it all right here. But you got to go out to
Good
Perry
to see you.
Live, and you can actually see when Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator interviewed one Perry Caravello. All right, well, why don't we wrap up the Perry segments related to here on PF Live the Vibe with our original. You can only hear him right here, one of a kind. Chris Popke produced Perry Caravello live tracks. Let's go back to the one about the Wild Western when he shot the sheriff.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Dragging a steamboat.
Makes me feel good.
Gets like a soul run.
Oh.
I saw a couple people when I mentioned the Chris Hansen interview, they started saying, Ricky Horny. Andy Dev's having fun using them Slurpee emojis in the middle of the day. We just hang out here 3 hours a day talking about what we like. That's right.
Hi.
Answer the phone, Andrew.
Yes, Andrew, God damn it.
We dancing. We dancing, yeah.
Andrew Horny. All right, well, we all know that all of this stuff goes down in Perry's house. He says it all the time. This is my house.
My house. He's not allowed in my house. No one's allowed in my house. Unless I allow them in my house. Then if I allow them here, they're allowed in my house. My house.
My favorite.
Then they're allowed.
Favorite.
Who the hell? Jag off.
There you have it. The Chris Popke original tracks. You can only hear right here on BF Live The Vibe. That's how we wrap up every Perry Talk segment. So if you're a member over there, you can go right away and do like I did. I got up this morning and I watched the rest of the show. But you got to be like a credenza level over there. That's $9.99.
Credenza.
And you also have a $4.99 level over there if you want to be shop back.
So
But it's always fun. Some all kind of crazy antics going on all the
So
time.
hot.
9-hour shows. And that's why we do Perry Talk.
hot.
Very top, very top, top, very top. Top. Very top, very.
Fun segments and
Hot.
Live and Chat Family is what BF Live and Vibe is all about right here. On this opening, Andrew. Answer the phone. Face there told you in the chat to answer the phone earlier. Very emojis are being, and Andrew are being used by FJM, and he's a member and a supporter here on the Vibe. Thank you. And keep in mind, if you consider super chat me, why don't you just be a member here for a month for that $1.99? Be part of the 252.
We got a long time.
Long time. Speaking of horny, that was kind of sung in an Asian accent, wasn't it? Well, I have some other things sung in an Asian accent. Let me find that right now. Let me find that folder. I'm going to show you a couple of these songs that I have. I
Hot.
just sing with an Asian accent. All right, I don't know how many of you guys, I'm on the internet all the time, a couple hours a day. Always looking for content that I can bring to do 3 hours a day. Right here on BF Live The Vibe. I love doing this. Thank you for coming by and watching and participating in this program. This segment right here is, this is called Singing with an Asian Accent When You Don't Have One, Part 37. Let's hear this guy sing, or try to, in an Asian accent, even though he doesn't technically have one. Let's have a little fun with this, and we'll get on to some other fun segments right here on The Vibe on this fun Tuesday.
No matter how high I try, you keep pushing me aside and I can't break through. There's no talking through. It's so sad that you're leaving.
You're even.
It takes time to believe it.
To believe it.
But after more said and done, you're gonna be the roaring one. Oh, do you believe the rest of the road? I can feel something inside me say,
Good morning, my favorite.
it's strong in my soul.
Love
Do
you.
you believe the rest of the road? I can feel something inside me say, a little thing is strong in my soul. Oh, you're going upstairs?
Whew.
Really?
Really?
You go right upstairs? You like stairs?
Huh.
I see the phone for you. You like the
Singing like Kermit. Sounds like Pee Wee Herman. Uh-oh. That's a funny one. I like that one. Singing with an Asian accent, even though you don't have one. Ronnie Munn says.
Hey, how's it going?
Matt said that. Ronnie.
Good to
Oh
see
yeah.
you.
Oh, you're talking about Ronnie Munn. But yeah, I love the looks out of the wife's face that she gives them. Let's see that series again. Let's watch Singing with an Asian Accent, even though you don't have one, part 59. Let's see what song he's singing to his wife this time.
My rock is brilliant.
Oh boy. Oh no. He's singing James Brunt. James Brunt. Look at that James.
My rock is brilliant. My rock
Good.
is pure.
Good.
I saw an angel. I felt her soul. She smiled at me at the subway. She was with another man.
She was another man.
I'm on Roosevelt Street.
Hurrah.
Another man. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
I hope everyone
You're beautiful.
will have a good Thanksgiving.
I saw your face in the crouching rain, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be missing you.
Guy's a pretty good player, Scott.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed around all the joking. The guy can play.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hello, Aaron.
He's bringing us a noodle soup.
Noodle, I love a noodle.
Six.
You don't like a jean bread?
Sexy.
What kind of monster don't like a jean bread?
He reminds me of Bobby Lee.
What kind of monster don't like a James Brunt? This guy is that Bobby Reed.
Bobby Lee, yeah.
Let's say Bobby Reed. All right, well, why don't we do one more? How about this? One more here. That's a good series. That's like a fun couple. I love the discontented look. I think the wife makes it by with the really we're doing this again kind of face right here. He should do Riven Rarita Roca. Riven Rarita Roca. I don't know if I have a Rarita Roca, but I have one more I'll do with this guy is a fun guy. His name is Jason Drew, 1986. There you go. His wife is Allison, must be. They go by that on Instagram. Check him out if you can. He's a fun guy. He has fun with his mixed races, obviously, right here. Singing with an Asian accent when I don't actually have one. Part 68, and then we'll get on some other fun stuff.
Ooh. This is a good one.
Heathens.
Blues. Hope you're doing well, babe. I love you. Hope you're doing well, babe. I love you.
He said you better watch it.
All my friends are heathens, they
Watch it.
wait for
Love
them
you.
to ask me who you know. Please don't baby, get me started.
I don't like you singing.
21 Pirates.
For once this afternoon, I finished sat down to do nothing. I've done
Hmm.
it all day. I just want to relax for like 5 minutes.
Working out wasn't one of them.
Well, they're corn-fed. I believe they're from Iowa. 2 joints, so you're not wrong about that. But even having said
So-
that, yeah, she could do extra cheeseburger, like lose a couple cheeseburgers, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, Scott. I like the way his little sassy looks.
We got 14.
In the background. I think that makes it kind of fun right there. Well, there you go. That was a little fun. Singing with an I love people that have a great sense of humor about themselves. And I have
In the
fun stuff to share right
building.
here on the vibe. Singing with an Asian accent.
Yeah, two choices. Next one, you're pulling the pants down on some chick who looks skinny, and then all of a sudden, all the big ass just.
I am.
Oh, it's like all in your face, you know?
Hawaiian dinner rolls, Bobby. Is that what you're saying? Is underneath there? There you go.
Them fitness pants, they were fitting all that fat
I
up in
wish I
there.
could restream to you guys, but
Lemon's a scam. He don't hide nothing.
All right, let's keep rolling, having the fun that we like to have here on BF Live the Vibe. Now, if you guys have been paying attention to the chat, you've been seeing that Scott Fitzpatrick's link today
you as
is
well.
a specific link. It's about a
We almost got 15 likes in the building.
70 of these videos. I'm about to show you about 4 of them, maybe 5 if we're lucky. So if you want to see even more of the stuff that I'm doing, well, we're going to go down in the hole and smoke a bowl, because that's what we do here to show Scott's favorite locales. So let me run that, grab your bowl, grab what you need. I know 2 joints and pecans ready to go down into Scott's.
Yes, hold. If you have PayPal or Cash App, like and support the dream. We got 15, almost 15 in the building. We're doing it for it. Positive vibes is right. We got positive vibes. If you have PayPal or Cash App, please give a subscription or like.
We're going to go down Scott's hole and we're going to smoke a bowl. If you want to. No arm twisting. We're going to watch Scott's favorite locale video. Now, yes, you did hear me right, folks. Link running in the chat. Him and his friend over there. At 4:20 time. That's 5:20 on the East Coast. Unless you have it at 3:20 if you're West Coast. I'm doing all the coast math right here. You can see a compilation of 70 of these. 70. But right now, Scott.
And there'll be a live chat too. There'll be a live chat where most of the people that you see in all these other chats, a lot of them show up.
Yeah, come on over and watch some of these and comment on what you see over here, because I'm only going to scratch the surface now, Scott. You put a lot of stuff, a lot of things in your hole. Matter of fact, I told you I would keep it just thus 4 because you said I think I said too many.
Right.
I said that's okay. I don't know if I put a line in the last time that we did these or not. Yeah, we did. We did Cyrax and Mom last time, right? I'm trying to figure it
I think so. Yeah, we did that.
No spoilers, Scott, but it looks like you dropped Brandon Brutal like a hot potato.
I'm out of material on him, man. I can't find nothing else. He's disappeared.
He ain't got it, bro. He ain't got it.
What is his name? Brendan Brood?
Brandon Brutal. I noticed Two Joints brings him up a lot, which you know, some of these people I want in there just for people to hate. You know, it just makes you got the like and hate. Well, they're all weird, man. They're all bad people, but.
Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, before we watch this, Tammy has been missing for 3 to 4 days now, and if you guys know what she lives on, I fear that she might be in jail, the hospital, or dead.
Because she hasn't done a live for a couple of days, and yeah, normally if she was getting moved from one location to another, Scott and I surmised that she would probably be complaining about it and doing lives the whole time. So Scott believes because she's not complaining and giving away her move, that she might be having an issue with a hospital or being arrested or something. So
the cops have been on her. The cops have been on her for a while. It seems like almost every other day she's having police contact.
Well, until we get that's right. Sure, like you came here, yeah, it was just a coincidence, she says, right? All right. Well, until then, we'll keep Tammy safe in Scott's hole right here.
16 big ones.
Now, Scott, do you want me to? I can run that real quick because you gave me that one update. You said I got to show you this one, the Tammy one, the one Tammy one.
Yeah, that one I spotted. I spotted a bubble.
Oh, well, I thought this was from a recent live, but this was from an
old one. Oh yeah, this was like from maybe our last live, like one of our last lives.
All right, well, I'll warn you, that's a little gross warning. I thought that maybe Scott found her, but this is from one of Tammy's most recent lives right here. We're in Scott's hole. We're gonna smoke a bowl in a minute, but right now we're watching Tammy. Oh, Tammy, Scott's favorite girl, one of his favorite locale. You'll see 70
I
of
love
these
you.
in the compilation premiere after BF Live Divide. But let's watch Scott's Hole now.
Dude, but I know this is wrong, and this is disgustingly
Look
wrong.
for the bubble.
Yes. Bubble out the nose.
Disgustingly wrong.
Oh, there it is, Scott. Scott loved this. He was so tickled. He said, I found this BF and I had to send it to you guys. He sent it to you. So that's our girl Tammy. I thought
Just
that,
had the slow-mo on, huh, Scott?
yeah, Scott Bobby. He's gotten good at doing the slow mos and the pull ins and all that stuff. He's gotten real good at doing that stuff. All right, but we got good at hanging out. Scott's Hole. Now, Chris Popke made that track that introduced this segment, Scott's Hole. But we also have another one, and it describes kind of what we do and what we want to do. We're down in Scott's Hole, and we're gonna smoke a bowl. Come on, down in Scott's Hole. Smoking a bowl. Down in Scott's Hole. Smoking a bowl.
God.
Woo!
Cough to get off in Scott's Hole. Now, Scott, I think I saw this first video, this next one after Tammy I'm going to show you. This is Andrew Ditch when he was laying in bed and being confronted in his house. You want to set this up by the police in there? Because this one made me angry when I saw it during your last live compilation that I was watching.
Yeah, Andrew Ditch. That's what everybody's. He's faking having autism and being mentally challenged. He's just it's all fake. But his mom can't. He's got elderly parents and they can't breathe and he's got an oil diffuser.
Yeah.
And he won't turn off the oil diffuser and choking his parents out until they call the police. And this is a clip after the police
So
get there.
this is the kind of grown man baby child that these unfortunate older people are having to live with when
Yeah.
when people don't leave the nest. Andrew Ditch, he never kind of left the parents or whatever, so he's being lazy up in there. Oil diffuser, like you said, he's got parents that have breathing issues, and the least consideration you can do for living with someone for free is let them kind of breathe freely. Well, you're not going to believe the shit that they have to go through to deal with this guy. After Sean Riggle smokes up and says, down in the hole, smoking a pole, whatever kind of hole you're going down in, maybe that's what you're doing, but we're smoking a bowl.
Hello, Frisco.
Ah! What's up, Sean Riggle? Hey there, everybody checking in.
Oh!
A better one.
Son.
There you go. Well, look at this. This is Scott. I saw this during your last compilation when I jumped in there live. I think me and two joints and some other chat family friends were there. And this infuriated me to think of a grown-ass baby man who acts like he's on the spectrum, but he's not. And he wants to be diapered like a grown adult baby. Now he won't even provide simple relief to his parents that can't breathe by putting out the diffuser, and they had to call the police to the house. That's the clip we're watching. This is the link about the compilation with 70 of these clips coming up later on in the afternoon. But this is Andrew Ditch. He won't put out the diffuser for his parents, even when the cops come.
I'm asking you to shut it off.
Get a court order, then I'll do it.
No, I'm not getting a court order. I'm asking you to shut it off, or I'll shut it off.
Shut it off. And if you touch it, you violate my privacy.
It's bothering your parents. This is their house.
Okay, you're violating my privacy if you touch it.
Now he turns into a lawyer. So this is the part
Yeah.
where he's not as dumb as he acts.
Right.
Because it's my property.
So, this is your parents' house.
Tell my dad to get my as my representative payee to get my apartment done.
I'm asking you to shut it off.
Get a court order.
And that was just a short Scott. Like,
Wow.
the one I
That's the
saw.
way.
Go ahead.
That dude's just confrontational and tries to be a fake autism and being handicapped, but he's confrontational through his whole life. He just wakes up and thinks about, I'm going to have somebody wipe my ass today and spoil everybody's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Scott, and the clip that I saw was much longer than that, where that cop just kept going back and forth with him to the point where I don't know how he didn't give him a wood shampoo, because he kept going, look, you have to be reasonable, you got to do this. I don't have to do nothing. It's my house, and I can lawyer this, and my rights that, and Scott, it was infuriating me, bro.
Yeah.
Woo.
The full video, the full length video on that's what you seen, Bobby Friend. It's on there. It's not on a compilation, but it's on the full length video of that occurrence.
Yeah, I saw that on your page. I come by that one night and I watched that longer thing. Yes, 2 joints.
BF brother, I'm super on your side with this one. Because those oil diffusers, I think we all know how powerful they are. And that's an 85-year-old lady that's got these charred lungs. She probably smoked for 70 fucking years. But those things are powerful, man. Like, you can tell when you walk in.
Concentrated.
Yeah.
How are you?
They're like, like power incense, if you will, from back in the day, for to give somebody a reference.
How are you?
Yeah, and the fact that, obviously the narrative is so far gone on this, and that if you're living home for free and everything, he don't even have like the basic consideration for the life that's being provided for him, that he's going out of his way to be shitty and making it worse. It just goes to show you.
They just should have fucking tased him, is what they should have.
Don't tease me, bro.
He went to jail once for poisoning his mom and dad with antifreeze and some kind of poison over a length period of time. And of course they lived through it. But he went to jail, but he got out quick because he got autism. And he got autism.
That's the way he acts. Wow.
Autism. Yes, autism.
Away from my phone. Was Bobby screaming breaking food? Now you misheard that. Unfortunately, I don't have breaking food for you. But stand by. You never know when breaking food might happen here on BF5 Live. Now our next one, Scott. Let's see. That was court order. We're going to the next one. This one is Cyrax at the witch trials. This dude, I'm scared of this guy, man. I'm thinking he's the real deal, Scott. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know a lot about the witch trials, but you'll name a guy, the Putman guy or whatever, and the witch. Now, the way he tells the story, I don't think he gets it. He's mean it one way, but the way he tells the story, he's Jonathan Putman's descendant.
Okay.
Now, think about it. I'll let you watch the video, and then I'll explain why I think he's got crossed up after you watch the video.
Yeah, but he thinks he's something that he's not. He's of course he's Cyrax. He's confused. He thinks he's something that he's not. We're in Scott's hole, so let's see what Cyrax is talking about and thinks he is this time in Scott's hole.
To know a little bit about me. My ancestor was Jonathan Putnam from the witch trials.
Okay, so he's claiming to be a witch, right, Scott? Is that what he's
Right.
doing?
To me, I could believe that because the witches put a curse on Jonathan Putman, and that's the curse right there, living in front of us.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But he takes it a different way.
Okay, all right.
A lot of people have compared
I
what
know where he's going.
I've been through to what he went through. A lot of people have, compared my life to basically being a modern day version of the Salem witch trials. And in a lot of ways, they're not wrong. He doesn't know.
Did you think he's like one of the witches being tried?
Yeah,
Like,
he's trying to say he's on the witch's side, but he's the witch's curse.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I thought he was claiming like being a witch and being persecuted like a witch, but Scott's like, no, this is the result of all the witch shit. Right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Where is that? Yeah. Oh, this has got to be the one, and maybe this would be a good one to finish with. Maybe you smoke a bowl. Oh yeah, Scott. You don't get it.
Beautiful.
All right, you don't get it. And this starts with a headshot, if you will.
I can't remember.
Well, how about I put it up like this?
Beautiful
This will help
souls.
everybody. Like, what is this?
Well, yeah, this is good. This is speckled egg.
So Scott, once again, explain everybody. How old is this gentleman? And explain his head why he's
He's 34, 35 there, and that's head well, he's not even, that's not head scabs, because it looks like he's got to pick them all of them off.
Wow, I should have left it the way it was.
It's scared.
Look at this face on it, man.
Let me open that one again. Yeah.
It's rough.
He's a cryptid, he's a cryptid. He very well could be Jonathan.
You trolls just don't get it yet, dude.
Ugh.
None of you seem to fucking learn.
What is
Just don't get
He sounds like he's drunk.
it, do you?
Fresh start, fresh
None
start.
of you seem to fucking learn.
Oh shit! And then it gets worse.
You
And
trolls
he gets up and puts that grill.
just don't get it, do you? You're all fucking fools.
Look at that fucking
You folks just don't get it yet, dude.
Some of them look fresh.
Yeah.
None of you seem to fucking learn.
Is the shot back on Ted or what?
You
I've seen him
folks
pick
just
him and throw him
don't
across
get
the room
it
like
yet.
frisbees.
No,
Oh,
Scott.
really?
Yeah. Fucking fool.
At least he doesn't do like in the Austin Powers movie, Gold, where he eats them. When he eats them. Save that little nugget for later. Ball, my eyes! My eyes. Well, there you go. It is the Widow Killer checking in with that comment. All right, well, there you go, Scott. So there's a couple we're going to show this time. I
Yeah.
thought I would show a few. So I got a couple more we can save for next time we go down in Scott's hole. But yes, once again, check out the chat throughout the rest of this show. And if you want to see a compilation of those, and they go boom, 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 come in and check them out and chat about them at 420 Central, 520 East, 320 if you're out there on the West Coast. Why don't we smoke a bowl on our way out of Scott's Hole? Because that's what we do right here on BF Live the Vibe and all day. We're always looking for a reason. And hell, why don't we have a little feed to do it? We're down in Scott's Hole, we're smoking a bowl. Smoking our way out
In
of this
Florida
segment.
now.
Hanging out, enjoying life in the middle of the day.
Living.
God.
Tammy Wings might be denied on the outside world, but she
Miss
flies
all
free
my
down here
friends.
in Scott's Hole.
Hope you are well. Miss you.
This is how
We got 19 lights in the building.
we mix radio, we mix podcasting, we mix fun and the chat family, bros, and even this guy, Andrew, checking in.
Have you ever had a old friend from high school just randomly find you?
That's called parasocial. We talked about that earlier. But no,
A high school friend?
Yes. That happened to me just now.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like, okay,
Female?
Facebook. I was like, okay.
Female?
What?
Female?
Male or
Yes.
female?
Female.
Oh, that's...
She was one of my helpers. No.
She's one of your helpers.
When you're helping. Oh, yeah? He said, Andrew, I hear you're a podcaster now. Just a big time. Got 40,500 subscribers there on Andrew the Giant 96. Is that it? Is that what it is, Andrew?
No.
Trying to ride your fame, Jock?
What's that money?
Yeah.
Summer podcasting money. Anyways.
All right. Well, so that happened just now during the show?
I just looked on my Facebook and I recognized the name. I was like, oh, hi.
Oh, boy. Well, there you go. Well, Andrew's making new friends every day. That's why we have him here on the vibe. Hey, guys, I want to talk about a story that I came upon. Not in that way. I didn't really come up. Not in that way. No, not that way. And I'm playing Bobby Nick because my boy Bobby Nick, because it's a music story right here. Bob, I want to talk about Queen and Freddie Mercury and kind of what happened with him. Of course, we know lead singer of Queen and everything, but Little did I know, Bobby Nick, that he had a fiance at one time. I know that Elton John did. And
Yes, I did. Because of the Bohemian Rhapsody movie.
Oh, you saw that, Andrew?
And then he dumped her for a man.
I forgot it. But this is interesting because it has to do with kind of what was left of his life when he was gone, Bobby Nick. Because I don't know that he could legally have married any man that he was interested in before he died, right? Back in those days?
No, not in those days, no.
But were you aware of any part of like his early life about his that he had an actual, he did play that whole role, I guess, to satisfy society and his mother. He was actually engaged for a while.
Right, yeah. I mean, I wasn't aware of it back then, but yeah, recent things that have come up.
Well, it's interesting because this has to do with kind of
How recent did that come up?
I mean, it's probably been known for years now, but I never picked up on it.
Exactly, it hasn't really been talked about a lot. But I'm like, I've never really pondered what happened to Freddie Mercury's estate or his whole estate. Like, who did he leave? Like, he's like the lead singer of Queen, bro, and he had no other mate, he had no other children or anything. So it's very interesting, this little story that involves what happened to Freddie Mercury's estate, after his passing. Where is Freddie Mercury's ex-fiancée now? All about Mary Austin's life today, 34 years after the Queen frontman's death. So there she is right there in early pictures. And there's Freddie doing the Gary Dell'Abate, trying not to show his teeth, Scott.
Right.
See that, Bobby Nick? If you really see that picture, he's doing like a hard lip pull over right there, bro. Like,
For real.
It was hard to contain them teeth in there. After a while, he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna sit down. He was out, Scott. Can't hold that back. You only hold that back for so long.
Sometimes.
But it does say Freddie Mercury ended his engagement to Mary Austin 3 years after proposing, but she still remained one of his closest friends until his death. The iconic Queen frontman met Austin in 1969, a year before the band formed. They got engaged in 1973, but they split 3 years later in 1976. Though they ended their romantic relationship, Mercury and Austin stayed in each other's lives until his death from AIDS-related complications on November 24th, 1991. I didn't realize that just yesterday was the actual anniversary of his death. All my lovers asked me why they couldn't replace Mary, Freddie says. But it's simply impossible, Mercury said once in a 1985 interview. The only friend I got is Mary, and I don't want anybody else. To me, she was my common law wife. To me, it was a marriage. We believe in each other, and that's enough for me. So I just thought this whole, I just see all this kind of confusion and irony here, Two Joints, in that, he was obviously came out as a gay man, but really, after knowing this woman...
Freddie Mercury was gay?
Oh, whoa, wait, I'm sorry, Scott. Breaking news. Well, don't tell Terry Neem. But, after this, even though he, came out as gay, and he ultimately started finding his ultimate self, no one could replace her, in his life. I thought that was it had to be kind of agonist and very telling, because he said all his lovers asked him why he couldn't replace him.
Well, and it is such a damn shame because he was obviously a super talented guy, but just if he would have stayed at home in the roost instead of going out to play with the other wild animals in the jungle.
Yeah. Well, that's with a lot of people and a lot of things, absolutely. But after his death, Mercury left Austin the majority of his fortune. And when I read this about Bobby Nick, I never really pondered because a lot of times you get into these legal battles as far as the estate and all this stuff, but you never heard anything that I can remember about Freddie Mercury's estate, right, buddy?
Then I was.
Right, yeah.
You didn't hear a lot of the traditional stories about the family fighting or the record company taking or all that kind of stuff. It was kind of very low key. I'm like, wow, what did that happen?
Mama just blew a man.
Their relationship was also depicted, like Andrew said, in the 2018 biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, which starred Rami Malek as Mercury and Lucy Boynton as Austin. So where is Freddie's fiance right now? Here's everything we know about her 34 years after Mercury's death. So it's very interesting because she goes on to say, I want to get down here how they met. She goes on to say how much of a burden it ended up being, taking on this estate, guys. That's what it's like all of a sudden this kind of stuff was just thrust upon her. It said what happened after their death. When Mercury died at 45 years old, the age of 45 years old, on November 24th, 1991, Austin was given his home, his possession, and his financial stake in the band Queen, Bobby Nick. She got it all.
rap.
She just got it all, like, dumped on her, bro. So here you're lifelong friends with this guy you thought might be your ultimate guy, but he ends up being like a homosexual.
Whoa.
Guy. And now you end up getting all this stuff dumped on you. The singer left his 28-room Kensington mansion to Austin, including all of his belongings inside of it, and the majority of his fortune, Bob. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Austin told the Daily Mail that she viewed the responsibility of the house and the money as overwhelming. She goes, I found myself thinking, oh, Freddie, you left me too much and too much to deal with as well. I felt I couldn't live up to it, she said. Austin lived in Mercury's mansion for over the next 30 years until she put up the house on the market in just February of 2024. And it says, what did she do with his possessions? She ended up having an auction for them. After Mercury's death, Austin continued living in their shared Kensington mansion, surrounded by mementos that reminded her of the late singer. In February 2024, Austin decided to list the property for sale, asking for offers in excess of 30 million pounds, which is approximately $38 million. So there you go. I just thought that was interesting. I never really followed up on it, but it has all his stuff in there, Bobby. And she got all of that shit, bro.
Wow.
She got all of that shit. And I never really.
Well, I mean, if he did that, he must have really loved her. You know.
Look at somebody's got a Freddie Mercury avatar saying, "What are you talking about?" You got my interest. I noticed it right away. Look at that. He's looking for somebody to love. Freddie went by. Widow killer. Like me and BL
What?
and our wives, says Terry Neiman.
I wonder why,
Giveaway. Yeah, the overbite. Hello, Dream Man, stepping into the vibe. He had extra teeth, right? I don't know if he had extra teeth or if he had an overbite, Scott. I don't know. Did he ever explain that? I don't know.
Bobby Fran, 28 rooms. I hope Mary washed the sheets in every one of those beds.
Well, somebody that'd be interested and was around in those days, 88 checks into the vibe and says, what are you all talking about?
I can tell you what happened there with the 80s age and then the other Freddie Mercury you seen. They didn't have their handle changed, so they changed their handle and then tried again.
Wasn't it his manager that got him into all of those gay orgies? I can't say that I remember any of that. Dates, like the food. Sacha Baron Cohen would have made a great Freddie Mercury. He was the first one that was pulled in on the project, but I think what I heard, Bobby Nick, is that they disagreed on the direction and the storytelling of the movie.
Yeah.
Is what I remember from. Yeah, but Sacha Baron Cohen was the first one considered for that. That would have been interesting to see that.
Andrew kind of looks like Freddie Mercury.
yes, I do.
From having deaf parents. I'm just one of those numbers thinkers. I see some abstract thinking numbers. There you go. Spawn's checking in. There you go. You guys are nerding out in the chat. I just wanted to bring that up because I was looking for content for the show, and I never really pondered Bobby Nick. Like, yeah, when you hear it said like that about his mansion and his pianos and all his extravagance and all his belongings and all, that had to be a hell of a thing to like just get dumped on you. Like, here, you own everything that Queen, like Freddie Mercury. There you go. Just like that.
Well, they even said his royalties from Queen too. Like, so she's probably receiving that for
everything. Yes,
a long
bro.
time. So,
man. And then right, and you never.
She probably made bank.
Made bank. Yeah,
oh yeah,
absolutely.
Made bank for
because
sure.
you never heard the fights about. They started using the Queen stuff in commercials more and more as time went on, and you never heard any of these traditional fights about no, that he would want it, or you're not allowed to do that, or any of that stuff like that. The band Water, Freddie's death to be in the middle of the movie. The band wanted to be in the middle of the movie, and the rest would be them dealing with it, even though the movie was supposed to be about Freddie. Yeah, so I didn't know that specific.
I don't agree with the band's what the band wanted either, because Freddie died in through half of the movie, and then they go on. Like, what? No,
that's
let
a
it
Queen
be.
movie. That's not a Freddie movie. That's a Queen movie then. That's a
Exactly.
That's a different idea, if you ask me. Alright. My check said, oh my.
Hi.
Hello, my.
Keanu to do that right away. She says hello to Bobby BF, myself. That's Bobby Nick, Andrew Scott, Pikachu joins. It's good to see all of you. Says the lovely Mike. Thank you in the chat.
Deep butt next to you, my.
William Mike. Spacer gets the lawyer right back from mine. And we I just wanted to talk about that, man, because I had that there. So it was fun talking about that. So,
Nice.
let's get on with this. Why don't we do a little quick National Day calendar check and see what's going on there. We got 15 minutes or less left until 3 hours.
Whoa.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Gone by really fast, brother.
That's
Really
really fun.
fast.
Yeah.
It did two joints, Pete Cunt, Andrew the Giant, and all my bros hanging out with us on this middle of the week, if you will. If you count these 3 days before Thanksgiving of the week, this is technically kind of a Wednesday. We're right in the middle of it, folks. So we hope we're having fun.
The Wednesday vibes.
Bobby Fran, are you doing a show on Thanksgiving, or are you taking that day off?
No, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm gonna take off.
All right.
We will take the place of that.
Hell yeah, Andrew's gonna be doing a show from Mom's house, Bobby Nick. Did you hear that?
No, right on.
Yeah, Andrew told us yesterday, he informed us yesterday that he'll be at Mom's house, and he says, I don't think Mom will mind if I do a stream on Thanksgiving.
She really doesn't mind if I do stream, doesn't she, Bobby Nick?
No, she seems pretty happy when you're on there and, content with what you got.
She knows how much streaming means to me. She did.
Yeah, I like how she comes up and feeds you once in a while, And yeah, we talk to her and she's cool. She's all good and everything.
She didn't know at first. She kind of was. I think she didn't know at first because she didn't see what was happening in what I was doing, and now she understands more.
Probably, Andrew, yeah. That's good.
Most of my family's like that. Oh wow, he's actually doing this.
He's doing it.
And having it and killing it. We're doing it.
Yes.
That wasn't me. That was two joints.
Two joints. Did you eat some more of that egg salad?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm at the tail end of it because, man,
it sounds like it's at the tail end of you. Absolutely, man.
we could have kept it in the fridge a day too long, but that's the way she goes, eh?
Does anyone think that our friend Two Joints has a microphone near his arse? No, he does not. That is live action, out in the open, caught in the wild, out in the raw part right there.
I seen it move his body. That's how I knew.
You get that little actual lift off thing going on.
They think I'm skinny like a rail, so just a little tiny tilt to one side. There's room to move.
That's cool, good.
He busted ass like 6 or 7 times last night on Chris's channel. I was like, whoa.
Awesome. Alright, I'm having an awesome time hanging out with you, fucking knucklehead.
Busted the.
Paul says, I used to eat egg salad for days before I visited this one old friend of mine when I was a kid. It would upset him, and that's why I did it. We go, bro, that's a good bro. He's like, I'm gonna load up with egg salad, Scott, and then I'm gonna go over his house and just go, I'm just gonna crop dust, just straight fog it, just.
Yeah.
That's a friend right there. There are ladies here. Ladies like flashing in here. Nice. Says our friend Republic Bobby Nick. Doing it at the warehouse. Doing it at the warehouse club, Scott. He's at the warehouse.